It's going up and down all the time. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today is race number 4, round number 4 of the Realistic Car Performance Mini Championship. Alongside me in the commentary box is the one, the only, Jack Meyer. Hello, Jack Meyer.
I think you've got the wrong person.
Oh, is he not here today?
My name is Walter Brundle.
Yeah.
Now,
See, my name's Martin Brundle and you're on a one bar.
Yeah, this is too bad. I'm gonna have to ask someone to host because this is yeah, I'm gonna message someone.
Try and get variable to host.
Variable. Okay. Well, how is his connection usually?
5 bar. Geronimo's
Right.
all.
Alright, so Geronimo should leave and set up the lobby because look, this is awful. I don't understand why this is happening. I mean, the connection's been absolutely fine. It's obviously something to do with this game because on any other game it was fine.
Yep, I've just tweeted out. I've just put in the chat. Change of plan. Geronimo setting up lobby due to connection issues. We'll invite everyone. Apologies.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
I'll link the stream so Storm can watch it.
Right, Geronimo. There we go. He's invited me. I'm straight in. Boss.
Okay. Right, first of all, let's monitor his connection and see how it is.
Oh, I'm gonna have to restart my session.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Do you know what once SDB caught in Haas with him? That's not how it works, so yeah, jog on.
Alright, Geronimo, 5 bar. Alright, that's all we need. Oh gosh. Right. Let me invite people back. I don't know why it's doing this, because there's nothing wrong with my connection at all. How's his connection? Because obviously I can't say anything about his connection. Alright. And yeah, just keep an eye on it. Alright. Okay, so if people can just tell me if you're watching the stream and you're taking part, just tell me how his connection is on other people's ends. That would be lovely.
15, 16. My God, it's filled up quick. 17. You need to go spectator. You're on a 1 bar. That's even worse.
Oh, no, I just want to know what everyone else is at.
Right, you've gone spectator, so there's 2 more spots available for drivers. Joining YBR's in, and who is going to be the final driver in? It is going to be Yeah, everyone else's connection's like 3, 4, 5 bars. Brockhard's on a 1 bar. You're on a 2 bar. Never seen your connection this bad in a while.
Wait, are all the settings right? Formation, yeah. Short quality. Oh yeah, the track.
50%?
Yeah, 50%. Right, it's
Oh
time.
my god.
What?
Who invited that?
What?
My god. Why is he in here?
Should be okay.
Ridiculous.
Oh, why is it? Look, this is so. Oh my goodness, it keeps going
Tell
down
your
and up.
sister to turn off the device.
No, there's no way that's happening.
Jim's killer's not here. Yeah, we're gonna have to kick out some people.
Right,
Possibly.
so.
Haas and Extreme come straight to my mind.
Haas, yeah, Haas can.
Well, I don't know who this Amino from Also BR guy is, but
Who?
Monaco. He wants a Monaco 100%. I don't think he really understands what this is.
Right, I'm gonna
If you
send
want-
a message. And that will allow. Oh my god, oh, okay. Right, so if they are kicked, so if Haas is kicked, then that means...
Oh my god, your connection is bad. It's really bad.
Well, there's
I
nothing
could
else.
try streaming
do.
it on TFOL.
No, we'll just have to continue how we are, because I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
Just record it if that's the case.
No, because everything's fine. There's nothing wrong with my connection. It's 5 bar on my computer here. Everything's fine. It's just this game.
Turn off your computer.
I need
That
to
might
do
be
the.
why.
I need to do the thing first. What track we're at?
The what? Oh yeah, do that and then turn it off. So do it quickly now and then turn it off. And then turn off your phone if that's on, and then it should be fine.
Monaco, Canada, Austria, Britain, Hungary, Belgium, Italy,
What tracks have we had?
Singapore.
We've had Australia, Mexico, and somewhere else.
Russia, Japan, USA, Brazil, Abu Dhabi. So we've had Spain, we've had Australia, and we've had Mexico. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
TTL last night. Technic Gaming was in there.
Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16.
Hmm? Who are these new people? Exactly.
Right. There should be 2 new people. Why isn't... Where are they? Yeah, because I thought there were 2 people waiting to join. There were 2 people saying, I mean, that's unfair then if... Right, STB Cock can get an invite. Alright, so they need invites. There we go.
Right, and somebody else needs an invite.
Alright.
Right, let me just invite everyone.
Hungry.
Extreme Ball Boy. Somebody else has left. SDB Cot, I think that was leaving.
There's still two spaces left. Singapore, Malaysia, that's the one. Right. So the track we will be doing will be Singapore.
Singapore.
And once again, 1 space, and it would have been Monaco.
Oh my god, your mic is lagging like hell.
Why is this happening?
Might be just my end. I don't know.
We'll have a look at the stream, because...
Stream's still up.
Well, no, I mean, like, am I lagging on the stream?
YBR's going out. No.
Oh, well, then that's fine. Right. If... Right. Once James Killer joins, we can start. Yeah, that's why we need to get him in. Alright. So once he joins, we can start.
Lovely. Cars are still complaining about me.
Vehicle damage full, safety car off, formation lap on, car performance realistic.
What have I missed? Nothing, X3. We haven't even started yet.
Oh, I need to send
Too many still in my life.
No, there's...
Right, if you...
Oh, no.
By the way, if you drop out of your connection, I will happily set up a broadcast on TFR.
Jacko? Jacko in the Mercedes?
Jacko's in a Mercedes, apparently. It's extreme.
No, I would give that to Rockhard. I want them to swap. Right, tell me if the countdown happens. Because I don't want to. I don't. We're not starting yet. How many? What? It was like 12. What?
It was less
Oh,
than our GT Sports Stream.
that's no. Well, it was 12, so I don't know why everyone's left.
It's 4 apparently now. Oh,
Oh,
it's 5.
finally.
It's 5.
Finally, he's joined.
Hey,
Right.
they've got Jim Killer's in. He can join a car and then just go.
Right. Jacko is in the Renault, and Brocard is in the Mercedes. Lovely jubbly.
Sauber is the free spot for James Killer. I would intend to swap him and Rocco, ideally.
Yeah. So unless there's
Him and Rocco or him and Bossman. Actually, he's gone Red Bull. James Killer's gone Red Bull. That's fine.
Red Bull. Oh, so who's in the other Sauber? Billy. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Billy's gone Sauber.
Thank you, Billy, for doing that. That's very kind
Oh,
of
well,
you to
I
sacrifice
wouldn't
your
say he's
race.
one of the quickest drivers in this league, but okay.
Right. Okay, we can now officially start, and now we've got 7 viewers. Okay, viewership is starting to
There we go.
increase
Right,
as
we
we
can
are
start.
starting.
Let's go. Oh, dear me. Everyone's connection is fine for me. Do you know I should be in a server? So broken, says Hars. Yeah, I feel the pain. I feel the pain.
Yeah, well, I mean, the only thing is, these guys actually contacted me before, and obviously they get priority, and they were in the previous races. I know James Killer did
Yeah.
say that he wanted to be a part of it, so did Billy. So although they're new, as in fresh faces comparing
Well,
from
I've
last
seen them
time.
race before.
Yeah, but
Well,
in
I should
terms
know,
of
they've
this
been in my league.
championship, so. Anyway, we'll see how things go here. Singapore, very interesting track. Should be very interesting night.
Hmm.
And we have absolutely no idea who's going to get pole position here.
There'll be somebody up there in the front half thingy. Do you know what? I'm gonna bank on somebody like Rocco getting pole, or Kazizzle, or Postman, or even somebody like Variable.
Yeah, I mean, even maybe like Amenda could give us a big surprise.
Pelly,
Pelly as well. Yeah.
Pelly, Amanda, yeah. Well, I'm gonna push for a top 3 now. I'm gonna go Rocco, Pelly, Postman.
Oh, I'm going to go Amenda Boseman, and third I'll go STB Cop.
Yeah, Kazizzle could be right up there as well. Don't know what car he's in.
Yeah, the only thing I
Don't know
have
what car
about
anyone's in.
the only concern I have about Sizzle is that we haven't seen him race in this track since, well, since season 1 in F2 really, when he crashed out with 3 laps to go or whatever. So hopefully he
I
won't
think he's been
be
doing some
repeating
time
that.
trial though.
Oh right, okay. In that case, then he should be right up there.
Extremely KTB is coming out on track. He gets
could-
the award.
If he gets this lap right, if he gets 1 lap right here, he could be right up in the top 10, top 5, maybe, if he just nails it. And he
Yeah,
hasn't.
but
Yeah.
you've got to remember, this is Extreme we're talking about. This is not anybody like JB or Variable or the likes of them.
Yeah, it's cruel to say that, but I'm afraid it is kind of true, because he... Well, let's see how he gets on anyway before we say any more, but hopefully he can prove us
Oh,
wrong.
he's at the wall. He's at the wall already. He's got end plate damage, I think, on the left side.
No, I think he's just scraped through, it's okay.
Yeah, he's fine. Just went sideways on. Nobody else is at the pits, weirdly. That's why we're getting Brockhards at the pits. Rocco, here we go. Everyone's coming out now. Extreme out well too early, I think.
Well, no, this is actually good for him. Track experience,
yeah. Do you think this is good for him? Because I think he's going to be in traffic.
Well, potentially, but I mean, he has this clean air on his side to
If everyone doesn't get out of the pits now, then yeah. Oh, there's a lot of activity now coming out, and Extreme is in the final sector, so he might. And he's gusting and running lean mix. Not sure if Extreme is running AI here, or if he's leaving the session. One of those two.
No, he's just...
Keep an eye for Billy's connector as well.
Right, here we go, Extreme then, in the Mercedes, about to start his lap. Let's see what he can achieve in the fastest car in this game, of course. Round the final corners, and here we go then, the stopwatch has started to time his lap. Here we go, down into turn 1, DRS enabled there for him. Very nicely done, I have to say. Considering this is Extreme, KTB.
Getting a little bit across the curb there.
Yep, but it hasn't cost him too much. Oh, a bit hesitant there into that corner. And DRS enabled there for him once again.
27
down,
or 28 through here.
Flat out, and it is a 28.3. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Just looks a bit slower compared with quicker guys through that corner.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody else is on lap, I don't think. Well.
Right.
Yeah, it just looks a bit hesitant, for my liking.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to crash, I guess.
Oh, and then the Anderson Bridge, you don't want to be doing that.
Oh, yellow flags.
There's yellow flag in Sector 3, who was that? There's a right Constantino effect. Geronimo is being held up by a Toro Rosso. Geronimo really being held up by a Toro Rosso. I don't know who that is. There's a Williams stopping behind. There's a lot of traffic. That's why there was a yellow flag in Sector 3. Extreme is in Sector 3 now.
Yeah. And oh my goodness.
Yellow flag again in Sector 3.
Right, let's see how he... Oh, he rides the curb there and he's lost out there. He could have been more closer to the outside wall.
This is not going to be a quick time at all.
And let's see how he goes in this final part of the lap.
He's in lean mix. This is not good. He's running lean mix. I think he might be coming back into the pits potentially.
No, he's gonna soldier on and complete this lap here.
Invalidate lap? Yeah, invalidate lap 43 flat. And that's well off the pace. You want to be seeing 37 does Amanda's out.
Oh dear.
Amanda, your prediction for Paula's out, and that is at the Anderson Bridge.
For goodness sake, Amanda. That's completely ruined my prediction there. Oh dear. Oh, right.
Extreme is on the lap, and he's just at the wall actually, and he's got front wing damage. I do believe somebody's hit the wall anyways.
Also, Brockhard.
41.9.
There we go.
Yeah, Rocco, there we go, 41.4. Red Bull,
oh my
James
gosh!
Killer,
SDB cut! SDB cut is out!
Oh, that's at the Anderson Bridge, oh my god. 2 crashes at the Anderson Bridge, Genoa goes pole with a 41.2 in the meantime.
Someone hit the back of him. Might have been JB,
Your
I don't
mic
know.
quality has dropped a little bit.
Well,
it's dropped a lot.
If you're watching the stream, just tell me how the quality of the mics are and everything.
VP goes pole, 40.7. VP 40.7. It's Geronimo's just gone second on the 41 flat. JB has just jumped up to 6th there with a 41.9, and I think that was him that was getting held up by Geronimo's. Little Brookie comes across the line with a 41.7 as well. Anybody else? Kazizzle. Here's Kazizzle in the McLaren. This is nowhere near.
Oh,
52.5. This is his lap that he's going on now. Variable with a 53.4 as well. As Extreme has just gone 6th with a 41.8. Pelly 3/10 up in the middle sector. Oh, coming up towards the end of the middle sector now. 10 up. What lap did he set last time out? He set a 140.9, so he's 9/10 up on that. He's going to go pole by an absolute long shot. He's going to go potentially 39s. I told you it was too quick for this car. Pelly coming around the final couple of corners now. This is a 38 or a 39 nailed on. Oh, he's coming in the pits! What's he doing? Oh, he's run out of fuel! That's why he's coming in the pits. He's run out of fuel. James Killer has left the session. Not sure if that's down to connection. Bossman has retired out the session. Oh, he's crashed at the final corner.
Oh my gosh.
What a weird place to crash. And then all that mayhem, we've just seen Bernardo go pole, 40.5.
In the Haas, wow. Great job.
In the Haas, beating the Sauber, a VP, and Geronimo in the Force India in 3rd place. And he is going to run out of fuel, by the looks.
Right, so it doesn't look like anyone else is on a lap. I will read the comments.
Whoops, I was doing the dishes and forgot about the rest. That's Kip. That's the latest updated comment that he's put. Toro getting held up in the pits. This might force Mercedes to be held up here. Nope, gets out of the way. Mercedes goes through. Yellow flag sector 3, who is that? Is that the Postman's car by any chance? Yes, it must be. Actually, there's somebody going slow in sector 3. Who was that going slow? That is... nobody. Rockhard, maybe. No. Who is that? Oh, it's Gennaro. It's Gennaro going slow. Getting out of people's way. Oh, Stephen is on a lap, coming around the final corner now. 42, this is. 42.5 on the super soft compound tyre as well from old Stephen. Not bad at all. If he was going ultra softs, I would be expecting him around Extreme and Brockhard, to be honest. 8, 9, 10th improvement to be found there. Pelly on an out lap. Everyone else is really in the pits. They're all boring us. It's Geronimo's run out of fuel. Extreme's run out of fuel. Coming in the pits. Yeah, there's no action out on track.
Oh dear, yeah, I was just looking at the comments. And yeah, I do apologise, Haas, but the priority is with people who are contracted to race, really, and
Ooh.
the way things went, unfortunately you were kicked. I know Jacko was kicked last time, so I couldn't really do that to him again, so...
It was Jacko, now it's Haas. Who's next? Rocco?
Well, Rocco's actually been turning up a lot. No, because Rocco's actually been racing since day one.
Yeah, I will give you a thing on Rocco. He has been improving so much in B-League recently.
Yeah.
He really has. He's one of our most improved drivers this season. Which is absolutely fantastic. And that's where we want to be. That's where our standard anyways will lie. With drivers improving from being quite slow to being all of a sudden quite quick within a couple of weeks. That's what we want. On our side anyways. And there will be an announcement at the end of this stream regarding my future in this league.
Indeed.
So tune in.
And I need to go to the toilet.
Oh, terrible. Well, right on board with Pelly, because I'm going to take you through as well.
Okay, Pelly, right. Pelly. Right, okay.
Yeah, 17 years. So my co-commentator goes to the toilet, probably to have a number 1 rather than a number 2. Number 1 position currently for Gennaro, and number 2 is VP. And though Stephen has crashed out of the session. Oh, he's retired in the pits, can't get round. Pelly is coming down into the first sector now. 27.8, that is a perfect first sector from Pelly in the Ferrari. Expect him to go, I think, 39 on this lap. Extreme is retired at the session. I think he might have crashed rather than... Oh no, he's retired in the pits as well. There is a bit of thingy. White Dog Billy is also retired in the pits. Quite a few not getting a lap in. Pelly is in the middle sector though. He's coming over the Anderson Bridge section now. BP is retired and he can't improve. Gennaro on an outlap. Pelly through the hairpin now. Looking like it's beautiful through there, Pelly. Beautiful line. Williams getting out of the way. I do believe that might be V12 man getting out the way. It is V12 man getting out the way. Pelly now into the final sector. This section of corners really can make or break a lap, and Pelly attacks that first corner, but he's slow through the second, and he hits the wall on exit as well. There's a slow Renault in front of him. He's got to get out of the way, whoever that is. That might be, don't know who that might be. Pelly getting held up on his lap. Oh, and he's at the stop, and the Williams in behind is at the stop as well. That's V12 man. So Pelly was looking for a really good lap there. 42.3. If he didn't brake and if he wasn't impeded with on his lap, that would have been a 39 quite easily from Pelly. And he's coming into first couple of corners now, and it looks like he's actually in AI mode. Probably to complain about the Renault that was going in front of him on an outlap, and that Renault, I can reveal, was Jacko. That was Jacko, who didn't get out of the way. Are we going to see any improvements from the front lads? Little Brookie in the Red Bull. How's he looking on his lap? Oh, completely cutting that corner, Little Brookie. I hope that is an invalidated lap. If it's not, yes it is. He is retired out of the session. Gennaro is in the second sector, going through not towards the Anderson Bridge section. Sweaty Bunnies, already in Wizards, has gone second. James Killer has gone fifth with a 41.1. Radiant Wizards went second with a 40.6.
I'm back. What's been going on?
Pelly got impeded on his lap by Jacko, and that was caught on camera, I do believe. Jacko did impede him on his lap as Variable goes fourth. Variable's just gone fourth. Sweaty's in second. James Killer up to sixth, because this will up to ninth. JB now coming into the final couple of corners. Jacko's under the grandstand. JB now into the final couple of corners. This is going to be an improvement. 40 this is. JB 40.9 goes fifth.
Great
nice
job.
lap. Look at how close the battle is. Between first and eighth is separated by nearly just under a second. With Boltzmann and Kazizel just in behind.
Oh no.
Just an improvement, Valdent lap.
And here's Gennaro. What can he do? Can he improve?
Gennaro, 40.2 he did! 40.2. A 40.238 that was from Gennaro. He goes 3 tenths quicker than his last lap and goes pole. Here, on his return, Gennaro does set pole position in the Haas. From Radiant Wizards, i.e. Sweaty Bunnies in second, VP in third. Variable and JB, good qualifying session from the Toro Rossos in fourth and fifth. Geronimo sixth. James Killer outperformed himself in seventh. Good to see him up there. Rocco in eighth. Boltzmann ninth. Kazizel in tenth. And it's Little Brookie Extreme, Brockhard, Pelly. Oh, Steve in the top 15. Then it's Billy, Jacko, SDB Cop, V12 Man, and Omenda. SDB Cop, V12 Man, and Omenda didn't set lap times, by the way.
Yep, and Steven ran on the supers throughout that session, so I mean, if he were to run on the ultras, he could have been about 5 or 6 tenths faster. And that would have
went in the pits. He went in the pits with about 2 minutes remaining in the session, and he knew he couldn't get out in time. But I said, I think in the stream, that he could have improved by a possible 8-9 tenths, and could have put him around like the extreme pace, so like 11th, probably 10th, 11th, 12th, around there.
Yeah. Well, the thing about the order being so close is that, you know, those kind of strategy calls could make up you being 19th or 11th or even 5th. That's how close it is.
Rain at the end of the race, V12 Man says.
Rain at the end. Oh my goodness.
It was actually me going slow in sector 3. Sorry if I got in anyone's way. No, what I was on about, Gennaro got out the way of people. That's what I was on about. So I think it was Gennaro rather than Extreme going slow there. As we've got the formation up, and it is time to put your predictions in the comment section. As there's been a right hold up on the grid. There's a McLaren gone off. The Gosset, Kazizel and Boltzmann, that was. I'm going to go for VP for the win. I'm going to go Variable second, and I'm going to go Rocco third.
Okay, well, for me to be different, I'm going to say Gennaro is going to win. I think he proved in qualifying he has the speed. So I think he's going to win. I think VP will come second. I don't think he'll be able to beat Gennaro. And for third,
Ooh.
it's gonna be... Where is he? It's gonna be Pelly. I think Pelly's gonna make a good
Kelly all the
comeback.
way down in 14th.
Yeah.
And just to pick up on the tyre choices, by the way, Stephen and Extreme are starting on the softs. STB Cop, Billy, Pelly, and Little Brookie are all on supers. The
Ooh.
rest are on ultras.
Fascinating. So, Extreme and O Steven both... Are they on Mercedes? Oh no, O Steven's Ferrari, isn't he? So, both Extreme and O Steven, if it starts to rain towards the end of the race, they can go from their softs to the intermediate tyres. And so that is going to benefit them hugely.
They'll be the better wearing tyre as well on the if it does get wet around here. Softs will be more grippier than supers and ultras.
Yep, and oh my goodness.
As we come to the end of the formation lap, Toro Rosso getting in a bit wavy in the background. I think that might have been variable. Trying to... Oh! There's been a collision there. Extreme, you're an idiot. VP says.
Okay, well, hopefully that doesn't happen in the race. Let's keep it clean here. I think...
yeah, we don't want a GT Sport start from earlier on in an automobile that we did. My god.
Yeah.
But we're in the end of the race, and remember, keep tuning in to the end because there's a special announcement coming at the end of this live stream from myself.
Alright, they're forming the grid now, so who will take the start of this one?
Oh, I'm going to take the start. I love Singapore's start. If we have a Max Verstappen and Vettel, Red Bull getting in position.
That must be Little Brookie
Hopefully,
crashed.
I think that might be James Killer getting into position. No, it's Little Brookie, sorry.
Yeah, because he
Little Brookie
crashed.
getting into position.
I saw him crash with the barrier already, so...
Super softs for him. Interesting tyre choice as we are about to go, are we?
Oh no!
Oh, we're waiting for somebody else. Who's this? Is this Jacko by any chance? I think it is.
Oh dear.
It is Jacko what we're waiting for. Jacko has taken ages to get round on the lap time, making us wait. People could be getting on with their lives. It's graceful. 5 red lights
Here we
though,
go.
about to go out here at Singapore under the bright night lights, and it's lights out and away we go. And I tell you what, Waddle Billy has got a terrible start at the back of the field. Brockhard, oh, Variable nearly came into contact with Radiant Wizards there, or Sweaty Bunnies. Looking all clean through the background.
Pretty much,
James Killigan in the position on Rocco. Yeah, pretty interesting start. Just have a look for any collisions going into this corner. Yes, there has. There was a has-been ran off the road there. Might have been Boltzmann. Out front, Gennaro, 4/10 clear of Radiant Wizards as Geronimo goes for a move on Variable. Look at the train forming up. Oh, Fulton, he's just gone on the back of his teammate. Geronimo went in the back of Rocco there.
Oh, look at
all
this!
this! That's Boltzmann diving up the inside. Somebody's off in the background.
A lot of contact here. Oh my goodness me.
Is that
Mercedes
Billy and
being forced
STB Cup? By any chance? And there's a Red Bull just gone flying as well. That's Little Brookie, I think. Just gone into the wall. He's got something damage on the left-hand side. And I think he came into contact with his teammate. Of all people. But he's actually got the move done on James Killer there.
Careful, oh goodness me, that was nearly a monumental accident there.
Oh, Brockhard spun in the background. V12 man's just knocked off Brockhard in the background.
No.
And that's let Amanda and STB Cup get through. Brockhard has got to try and recover this. Billy going for a move on Jacko. Billy's actually racing cleanly for once. Oh my god, what am I witnessing? He's going for a move actually up the inside. That's not how you take that corner, Billy. But goodness me. Oh, lock up there from one of the Ferraris as Kazizzle crashed in the grandstand section. Has he just been outrun by Pelly there?
Doesn't seem to
might have well
to get any
done.
damage.
Jacko has just got overtaken by Jacko spun. Jacko came into contact with Thingy, and I tell you what else was off. Bloody Sweaty Bunnies is off from second place. He's off, and he's down to 14th.
Oh no, he got damage.
I think he spun it on the last corner. He must have done.
Oh no.
Nobody was near him.
That's a big
Retail
shame.
Van Brockhard and Jacko in the pits. STB Cut looking for a move on Amanda further down, but STB Cut's got right side of end plate damage. Pelly and James Killer and Little Brookie still having that battle. in mid-division. 8th, 9th and 10th. Pelly goes for a move up the inside. That's a great move by Pelly. Late as anything. And Pelly making his way up the field. Do you know what? You could be right. He could be winning this race soon. He's doing really well.
Who knows what could happen? This has been
Getting
a
up.
disaster.
He's got little Brookie ahead of him. It'll be interesting to see though, because he's got the big guys ahead of him. The likes of VP, Rocco, Variable, and Boltzmann ahead of him. And it's all spread itself out a little bit. Oh! Oh! Dearie, little Brookie hit the inside barrier at the hairpin, and Pelly has just got damage as well, running into the back of him.
Oh no.
And this is going to give, because this is
Round the outside.
Pelly round the outside.
Oh my
Beautiful.
goodness.
That is an unbelievable move. He's got right side of end plate damage as well, and to pull off a move like that with right side of end plate damage, fantastic move. Little Brookie also has got no end plates actually. Little Brookie should come into the pits ideally. Yep, DRS enabled. Genoa sets fastest lap, and James Killer going off in the background there.
Is that Little Brookie losing a bit more of his front wing? Yes, it is. He's lost both end plates.
It was. Little Brookie is in the pits. Yeah, Rocco right on the back of JB. JB is actually holding up a right train. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Right.
That's including Rocco, Variable, and Geronimo behind him. All caught up in a bit of a train.
Right,
Radiant Wizards also in the pits.
Rocco needs to get past if he wants to
Here we
get
go.
the podium.
He's going for it. Oh, look at the strip.
Oh!
What the hell? Oh. There was lag there.
Oh no.
There was lag there. Had to be. Pelly going for an inside move on Rocco. That was just really strange. I can't even describe what happened there. Rocco might be lagging.
Oh,
that
dear.
might be... Thingy, who was he behind? It was behind JB. JB's not the one for connection issues.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just the logging.
I'm just remembering back to the race in Mexico in TF4. I remember he was
Well,
on a red
Pelly up
bar.
the inside, he's gone miles
lovely.
wide though, and Rocco gets the switch back.
Dear.
Pelly nearly went on the wall, and he's now vulnerable to Kazizzle in behind. Kazizzle doing alright at the minute. Kazizzle not really where I want him to be, in 9th place, stuck behind Pelly. Should be up there with the big guys. James Cohen 10th, Extreme in 11th. Quite interesting as SDB Cot's closing up on Wadlow Billy. Further
Huge
down the
lock-up
order.
there ahead.
Billy has a 3-second time penalty as well. Yellow flag sector 2.
Little
Little Brookie has crashed at the Anderson
Oh,
Bridge section.
no.
He's crashed at the Anderson Bridge. Pelly right on the back. Rocco has got front wing damage, so he's pitting.
Oh, Pelly.
After that, what can only be described as a lag incident. Geronimo right on the back of Variable. Great to see the two Dutchmen going at their Variable B-League, of course, against Geronimo, who's F2. Pretty similar pace, these two, to be honest. Variable just running wide off the corner and clipping the wall there. He's vulnerable. Here comes Geronimo. But Variable's also got DRS there. Geronimo's gone for an inside move late on the brakes. Is he going to get it stopped in time? He is.
Yes.
That is a great move by Geronimo. Similar to what Pelly done to James Keller a couple of laps ago. And Geronimo up to 4th place. Great move on the B-League driver of Variable. But Variable is not done with yet. He's coming back at him. This is going to rage and rage on as they go through the Singapore Sling and approach the Anderson Bridge section. We're on lap 4:31 here, and Geronimo and Variable. Can Variable get him back? He was looking for the outside. He's looking for the switchback, but Geronimo just parked his car on the curb, and that is beautiful defensive driving there from Geronimo. And by the way, Kazizzle is closing up the Pelly in the background. I think Boltzmann might be holding up a bit of a trend. He is holding up Pelly, certainly. As my co-commentator goes, the gap for the lead, by the way, has came down 1.1 seconds between Genoa and VP. We're still on board with Geronimo, though. I hope we're on board with Geronimo anyways. Variable. Just losing a little bit of time, or Stephen getting overtaken by Amenda there. Amenda on the Ultra Softs, or Stephen on the Softs. Amenda up in position, up to 11th place he goes. Current F3 championship leader, or as far as I'm aware from a couple of weeks ago. Pelly sets the fastest lap for us with a 44.6. And has got past Boltzmann round the outside of turn 1. That's a brilliant move by Pelly. Fantastic move by Pelly. We've seen 3 great moves already. Amanda getting past Extreme KTB as well. And Amanda is up to 10th place. And now into the points as Billy gets a 3-second time penalty. Gap for the lead is coming down though. Bothman is lagging quite considerably down the straight. Variable has lost ground now in Geronimo. So I think that battle is done for a little bit. There is Grinning appearing on the right hand side of Variable's car. On the front right tyre. VP closing in on Gennaro, sorry. Gennaro defending off VP, lap 5 out of 31, and Sweaty Radiant Wizards is in the pits. James with the banters per usual, thank you XRL Button. Can I help commentate? It's me, Jack, in case you didn't know. We're fine at the minute. Gennaro's on 1 bar, VP closing up on him though. He's within 7/10, he's getting closer in the Sauber. I think he should have him, he's got the race pace. Gennaro though is a quick drive on his day as well, so this is going to be interesting for the lead. I really hope we're on board with the battle for the lead. And we're not, because my co-commentator is an absolute idiot. Fantastic, so what I'm saying here is basically over the radio. VP closing up on Gennaro though, it's 8/10. Gennaro just pulling away in that final sector. DRS now an activation for VP. JB is holding up Geronimo in behind as well. Geronimo's going to try and look for a first turn move on JB. Pelly sets a fast start of the race and he's catching Variable all of a sudden. Further down the field though, Stephen is catching Extreme. That battle seems to have been going on a little bit, and Extreme has gone into the pits and now Stephen has got past him as Geronimo's right on the back of JB. 3rd and 4th is where we want to be with. Geronimo right on the back, he's got the overspeed. Here we go, Geronimo around the outside of JB. This should be an easy move going into turn 4. He defends the inside, switches it. Beautiful move. Geronimo up to 3rd place and he's driving really well. Toro Rosso though of JB will not give up the position lightly and he's still on the back. Extreme dropping down positions of course because he's in the pits. He's going to be coming out. Oh, Geronimo just getting caught on the wall there as well. And here comes JB defending the inside. Geronimo just has to be careful. JB forced him a little wide, forced him on the outside of the track. That is clean. Rocco has left the session. I think that might be due down to connections. Geronimo going to try and move into the hairpin. No, he's not. And further in behind, Pelly's going for a move on Variable. 5th and 6th. Goodness me. JB defends off Geronimo for now. And JB is up to 3rd place. Geronimo in 4th. Variable 5th. Pelly in 6th place. And my voice starts to break. On lap 6 out of 31. Pelly closing up on Variable. Just be interesting to see how Geronimo does behind JB. He is the quicker driver by the looks, Geronimo, so the more he gets held up from JB, the more it's going to bring Variable and Pelly into play. Oh, and they've made contact. Geronimo was going for a move up the inside, and they've made contact there. And Geronimo, unbelievable, he's got to do it all over again. He's got to pass all of these guys. That is such a strange position to go for an overtake. Geronimo saw an opportunity, saw the gap was there, but I'm afraid there was no gap there, and he just basically ran into a JB. JB none the worse from that little collision. Pelly right on the back of Variable though. 4th and 5th is where we want to be on board with. And here comes Pelly, yellow flag in sector 1. Pelly though easily past Variable, and Pelly up to 4th place on the super soft compounder tyre compared to Variable on the ultras. He is getting into this race nicely. And VP has dropped off Gennaro as well, up from 1.8 seconds the gap currently between Gennaro and VP. Looks like Gennaro might have just upped the tempo out front. Pelly still defending off Variable, who I think his tyre is now going, and Boltzmann is right on the back as there's a yellow flag in sector 2, and that's wide. Look, Billy going for a crash. That is a strange place to crash, goodness me. Was he forced up on the wall there? I don't quite know what happened there. Billy crashing there. There, he was right up on the wall. And Boltzmann has crashed. Boltzmann has retired out the race. Not sure if it's because of his connection. That's a bit interesting. Boltzmann now out the race, or Stephen goes past him there. Boltzmann has left the session. He might have to go somewhere. Good to see Rocco is back in the race. and has been put a lap down for some reason. Rocco has been put a lap down, VP in the pits, up front, and he is going to go, I think, onto a set of softs or supers, possibly. Could do an unseen round here from F2 this season. Set of supers for VP, he can do it from here. If he can do an unseen from here, then anything is possible. Or Stephen, I think, is just going to come out in front of him. VP, yeah, or Stevens just came out in front of him, so not much traffic for VP, as he just blatantly disregards the pit lane exit there. Bit of a strange one to see, and Jacko was retired at the session and has crashed at the same point where Billy crashed, and because this I think might be coming in the pits. Actually, he's battling with Geronimo. Geronimo has came up all the way. He was 7th. No, Geronimo's actually gone up to 5th now, because Sizzle's now struggling on those tyres in the McLaren. Geronimo maintaining that gap well, and he is driving one of the races of his life at the minute. And he's got 3.3 seconds to the back of Variable, who we should catch quite comprehensively, because Variable is getting, as Sizzle just had a bit of a moment there at the Anson Bridge. Geronimo, yeah, his tyres aren't degrading. I can't say that word. They're decreasing by quite a way a lap, right side especially, degrading. That's the word I was looking for. VP now getting past old Stephen. Old Stephen battling him though, VP up the inside. Easy as you like, VP up to 9th place. Been some good drivers so far. Oh, and Sweaty's actually crashed her at the start-finish line. Missed that. Pelly's up to 2nd. JB in the pits. Pelly in the 2nd, and Kazizzle has also overtaken Geronimo because he's in the pits. Geronimo hits earlier than Variable, which is quite interesting. Variable's still going on those tyres. He could be going quite a way on those tyres. Let's have a ride on board with Amenda. 4th and 5th is still battle on track at the minute. Amenda in 5th place in the Renault, Kazizzle in 4th in the McLaren. They've got James Killer behind them, 2.6, 2.7 seconds. That gap just fluctuating a little bit. Amenda right on the back, using DRS to catch back up to Kazizzle. Be interesting to see our former F2 champion Kazizzle against current F3 leader Amenda. This is going to be a real interesting battle developing on the streets of Singapore, and we're in lap 9. We're on lap 9 of 31, and Amenda is closing up to the back of Kazizzle. A flying barrier hit me. Everyone else is lagging, and whose horse? We need to restart. There's a flying barrier. Yeah, that might have been from Billy crashing at that section in the 2nd sector. So if you're on about the 2nd sector, Jacko, then thingy, but there's no need for a restart really, because the lap 9 into 30 were 9 laps into 31 basically. Well, we're 9 laps into the race. Brooker is trying to catch Extreme further down the field, but Amenda and Kazizzle is where we want to be on board with. There is a flying barrier, I do believe, in the 2nd sector somewhere. So drivers, just be aware of that, as Amenda nearly made a mistake there underneath the tunnel, and James Killer is catching 2.1 seconds off. Yeah, Kazizzle into the pits, Variable into the pits, and gets a 5-second stop go for speeding in the pits. It's quite interesting. And James Killer also in, so that battle 4th. Variable was 3rd. Kazizzle was behind Amenda, and James Killer was behind Amenda as well. So they're all in to the pits. Geronimo was 11th place at the minute, and he is going to be coming out ahead of all of these. Variable coming out of the pits. There's it, Geronimo on the outside. Yeah, Geronimo has got out ahead of Variable. So he's actually gained a position there in the race, as there is a yellow flag in Sector 2. That might be for that laggy barrier actually. Rocco is a lap down, so I don't know where Rocco was before he was a lap down, and Pelly is dropping positions, and Pelly has crashed! Pelly has crashed, and that is at... That is not at the Anderson Bridge section. Very, very strange place to crash that was. But Pelly has crashed. And he's got All Steve and his teammate behind him. Pelly doing well to avoid the wall there. Geronimo is catching the JB in the back. Reynolds Stephen is now. Pelly with his front wing damage, and Stephen has now got front wing damage as well. And Geronimo trying to go for a move on JB. This battle was raging on early on in the race. Rocco in 12th on his screen. Yeah, it's put him a lap down on Bulbo's screen, so Rocco is running in 12th place. As Geronimo goes for a move on JB, Gennaro in the pits, and Geronimo getting their names mixed up. Geronimo gets moved on JB. Nice move. He is making his way up the order now. JB will have fresher tyres though, and won't degrade as much compared to thingy. Gennaro is not even close. As Billy crashed out the race. Billy has retired it. Not sure if that was intentional or not, but he's retired it out the race. So Rocco is running in 12th place, so he's currently both, I think, for front wing changes. Yeah, James Killer and Kazizzle just going through shot there. Geronimo right on the back of SDB Cop, going up the inside of turn 3. Nice move by Geronimo. He's been pulling out some great moves. He did get a 3-second time penalty for that one though. Geronimo, I've got to say, he's driving really well. After his aggressiveness of the last couple of races here in FOL, he is doing a really grand job. Yeah, SDB Cop, JB and Variable has came out in a bit of traffic. With JB trying to hunt through past SDB Cop. Gap out front is 5.8 seconds between VP and Gennaro. They're on the Super Soft compound tyre. Geronimo, interestingly, is on the Ultras, as going probably to around lap 20-21, as James Killer just gets overtaken by Kazizzle, and James Killer is actually quite laggy. Goodness me, it's really bad lag, and Kazizzle has locked up or lag crashed. Didn't quite see what happened there. JB right on the back of SDB Cart and Variable's right on the back of his teammate. What's this going to be? Team orders? Variable looks quicker than these two. Is JB going to let Variable through? It's going to be interesting. They'll just battle for position, I would think. SDB Cart. Ooh. And a bit of front wing damage. Variable is up the inside. 3-way into turn 1, surely not. 3 wide into turn 1. Variable up the inside of both of them. What an absolute unbelievable move by Variable. Oh my goodness me. That is a move from the edges from Variable. Up the inside of both of them. Into turn 1. 3 wide heading into turn 1. And oh my god. Variable. What a move, son. What a move. Geronimo's just got past old Stephen for 3rd place, and Rocco was crashed out the race. And that is at the Anson Bridge. That is at the... yeah, that's before the Anson Bridge. Why didn't we restart? Yeah, I mean, if there's a lucky barrier, then we can't do anything about it. There's Rocco's stricken car there. Well, Stephen just avoiding that. And there is the lucky barrier actually on the left-hand side of the screen, beside SDB Cot. Just going through, Amanda. James Killer's now going through that section now. The driver's got to be careful of a lucky barrier. Just make sure you keep car width between you and Amanda going for a move on SDB Cot here. Amanda up the inside of SDB Cot, nearly forced him into the wall, but it's a good move. Amanda up to 7th place, passing SDB Cot. He's on the quicker tyre on the Ultra Softs. SDB Cot on the Supers. No response to that from SDB Cot. As my co-commentator returns, apparently there is a case of a lucky barrier.
Where?
Anderson Bridge section, I think.
Alright, I'm gonna have a look.
It's where Extreme's coming up towards now. Actually, no, I'm mistaken. No, Extreme's nowhere near.
Well, he will be soon.
Hang on, where is Extreme? Yeah, here we go. Here's Extreme. Right above with Extreme. See if there's a laggy barrier anywhere. It's on the left-hand side. If anywhere. There's what Stephen's retired at the race. Yeah. There it is on the left-hand side of the screen. It's just gone through. It's on my screen. Right. Well, Stephen's crashed out the race. Rocco just hit the barrier as well. That's why Rocco crashed out. So, intriguing races, because Zizzle just suffers a bit of front wing damage there. Amenda's right on the back of JB all of a sudden. That's me. Did you catch the three-way move by Variable into turn 1?
I think I did.
Please say you did, because I want to watch that back for ages. Variable was miles off them.
Wait, what lap was
up
it?
the inside. Makes in at the corner was 2 laps ago, I do believe.
Alright, I'll have a look.
Yeah, there it is. I've got it. Oh, that is brilliant. If that's an advert for the FOL, I don't know what it is. 3 wide into turn 1. STB caught JB and Variable up inside of both of them. That was fantastic. That's one of the best moves I've seen in ages. And Amanda did get past JB in all of that, as I diverted my attention away from the live race to the stream. JB's got front wing damage, I think, on his left side. Got no left side of the end plate. STB car coming into the pits in the McLaren. Gennaro catching VP. It was 7 seconds out. It was about 8 seconds coming out the pit stop. It's now 4.6, and we're only halfway through the distance. Clouds, I do believe, are starting to bubble up in the air as well, as Pelly's as fast as that the race with a 42.2. Pelly did spin, by the way, when you were gone, and he was running in third before he crashed, and he lost his front wing, and he gave all Stephen damage as well. Yeah, it's been quite a lot since you went. There's 6 drivers crashed out, in case of a laggy barrier somewhere on the track. Yeah.
Well, I guess...
And Amenda's absolutely flying.
He is flying, yeah.
He's on ultras, that's why.
I guess one of the negative things about it being a race at night is that you can't really see if there's any dark clouds or not looming across the circuit. So we don't know exactly when they're in.
There looks like there is, you know. If there is a darkening sky above you on track, please let us know.
Yeah.
Apart from being night time, 5 seconds stuff go for corner cutting from Kazizzle, and it's crashed!
Oh dear.
Kazizzle is retired out the race. He's crashed out. He had to go somewhere, I think. Amanda right on the back of Variable. It's going to be a 2-way move into turn 1. Amanda's defending, Variable trying to defend the inside. Amanda's just going to shoot up the inside of turn 1. And a nice move from Amanda. But Variable's there on the inside, he's still there. Variable's coming back at him. Great piece of driving by the B-League driver. It's still side by side between these two. F3 against B-League. This is fantastic racing. This is a great advert for both of our leagues. Amanda getting the DRS. Variable, I think, left for dead now. It's still side by side. Variable's got the inside line. He's now on the outside line. Amanda's going up the inside. He should have it done unless he outbreaks himself.
Oh,
Variable is still there. It's
back.
still side by side. Switch back from Variable. Amanda's got the move done. That was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic racing. We've seen some clean racing tonight. My goodness me. Some hell of a moves going on, and brilliant battles. And speaking of brilliant battles, Pelly is closing out on James Killer. And there is rain!
Yep,
there is rain on track.
Rain? Yeah.
It's raining. It's raining in the second sector. It is starting to rain out on track. This track's going to get quite greasy quite quickly, I would think. Wow. So we've gone from Amanda passing Variable to rain in the space of about 30 seconds as I pick up my remote control instead of my iPad. My God. Oh. Billy saying there is a laggy barrier at turn 5. Yes, I do believe that because Billy, I think, crashed there, if I'm recalling. So there's a laggy barrier at turn 5. Thank you very much for that, by the way. I was thinking it was at the Anderson Bridge. That's why we couldn't see it. Yeah, rain on track, Lil. Inters by lap 23, 24 maybe?
Yeah, and I mean if it comes down heavy enough it could be a little bit earlier than that.
It could be a little bit earlier. Now, it'll be interesting to see. Gennaro is catching VP. It's now 3.9 seconds, 3.8. That gap is coming down. They're on the super softs. They're both on the super softs. Both of them, I think, have got some sort of 3-second time penalties. James Keller's DRS was actually open there. Pelly closing in. The rain is coming down. It is beginning to come down a lot heavier, I've got to say. SDB caught right on the back of Brockhart as well, further down the field, into turn 2 and 3.
And there's that dry line forming.
Dry line forming, yeah, on the outside. I'm getting absolute pins and needles. I thought this was really severe. SDB caught on Brockhart. SDB caught pulling out the slipstream. He nearly went in the wall. Oh my goodness me! He nearly went in the wall. Brockhart, I think, has let him through, and SDB caught is up to 9th place. That rain is coming down quite a lot. I think we're going to be seeing Inters soon as lap 20, I would think.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I were V12 man or extreme, I'd pit within the next lap or two just to gamble and see if it will pay off. Oh no!
Oh my goodness me! What happened there? Did he come into contact with? Did Pelly push him in the wall? Because Pelly was quite close to him.
Well, he was lagging around a lot.
Going on the Inters. Oh my God, Gennoro's gone on the Inters. He's ruined it. That's too early.
Hang on. Well,
that is way too early.
Well, who knows what could happen?
That is way too early.
I think he might have got it just right, you know. Hold on. I'm looking at other people. They're struggling a lot. And
Let's see the time gaps. I want to see the time gaps because Variable's in front of him.
Gennaro's on the ultras on my screen, so that's obviously wrong. But anyway.
No, he's on the Inters. He's on the green wall. Compound tyre. He is losing time. I think the switch from dries to wets, from dries to Inters, sorry, is going to come pretty soon. But Gennaro is only losing a couple of tenths at this moment in time.
Only a couple of tenths.
But he is getting caught by JB, interestingly. Only a couple of tenths. Well, I would say he's lost about 5 tenths since he came out of the pits. About 8 tenths for nearly a second.
Yeah, but it looks wet enough for...
Interesting to see. SDB caught in, V12 man in as well. SDB caught gone on the Inters. V12 man is also, he's actually on the soft compound tyre. No, he's switching to Inters. Too early, I think.
What's Extreme doing? Get in the pits! Take a gamble!
He's running around in Ghost.
Oh, thank goodness, yes. Now that's interesting. That's his AI making that call there. So that will inform us that surely...
Are you sure about that? Because he's just got a 5-second softball penalty.
Yeah, well, he's ghosted. So yeah, there we go. The AI
when VP normally pits, it's normally spang on. When VP normally pits, it's bang on! And that is bang on! That is absolutely bang on from VP! Rain coming down, Geronimo is coming into the pits as well, everybody is flooding in, Variable's right on the back of Amenda, and Variable's lost his front wing nearly there!
Oh my goodness me! Yellow flag.
Yellow flag sector 2. That was... somebody.
Somebody.
I strangely have a feeling that might have been SDB Cop. But it's not, or Brockhart. It might have been Brockhart. Oh, Brockhart's really struggling. This could turn into heavy rain before you know it.
Oh, I think a lot of people
look
at
how dark the skies are above. JB into the pits. His Toro Rosso teammate that just came in. They're not ready for him. He's getting a front wing change as well, is JB. So he's dropped down the order. He's behind Pelly now.
Oh dear.
So the predictions of me saying lap 20 for Inters has completely gone out the window. Brockhart just making his way into the pits now. It was Brockhart that got that had a little bit of a crash, but I think he might have a little bit of right side length at them. Everyone's a bit spread out. Let's have a look at the comments.
Oh dear.
I did not crash. Fed up with being taken out. Kazizzle, who were you taken out by? If you're still watching this. Skies above are dark because it's night time. I know it's night time, but it looks. You can see the clouds. But in real life, you can actually see the clouds in the sky, if it's dark enough, you can see the clouds, and that is what's coming through. You can see it's completely black up in the sky. There is like little white fragments, and that's how you know there's rain about. Ah. Interesting weather fact of the day from the co-commentator. Indeed. I'm on board with Amanda at the minute. It's close as battle on track. Well, if you call it a battle.
Oh, dearie me.
Just joined to sauciness, Elliot says. Nice to have him in the thingy. And oh yeah, somebody did want to mention something to you. A certain returning face of the FOL.
Returning face. Who's that?
What? Punisher.
Oh, Pelly's lost his front wing. Punisher, is he a returning face?
Well, he hasn't been around for a while. In FOL.
Oh, well.
Pelly's in the pits, and he must have crashed.
I said that.
Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't see that. I was in a world of my own.
Oh, he's on wet!
And he's... That's the wrong decision.
Oh dear.
That's a really bad decision.
Is it worth
Pelly thought this way, so that rain is coming down though. Let's see how he does. Brockhardt's in front of him here. Brockhardt's just coming past him now.
Oh
yep,
no.
There's Brockhart, there's Pelly. I have a feeling this is going to be deja vu for Pelly.
It is deja vu.
Look how slow he's going at the pits.
Just a reminder, this broadcast has now turned into a radio show.
Hmm?
Yeah.
What?
This has turned into a radio show.
What do you mean it's turned into a radio show?
Well, I've got a message. It's not.
If your message is saying the internet connection is spoiling the stream, I can see it fine.
Oh, what the? Oh, it's back. Okay,
Yeah.
right. That's I don't know what happened there.
Just keeps cutting out. It keeps cutting out, but that might be my end. But it's fine. V12 man, yeah, it still enters. Pelly's getting caught by V12 man. 1.9. That gap is coming down. And Amanda is catching Geronimo as well, further up the field for third and fourth. Potential podium place on the cards for Amanda. F3 current leader in the F3 championship. Is V12 man going to go for a move on Pelly, who's nearly crashed? Oh my goodness me, he did well to recover that. And V12 man just goes flying by up his inside. Pelly, how on earth did he recover that? That was brilliant. Oh my goodness, little Brookie has left session. He was the first one to crash out.
Yeah, he
Right.
was. Yeah.
Special award will go to him. Yeah, stream's back, so I don't know what your internet connection is doing. Still raining. No brollies for the stewards, sadly. And no brollies for the marshals out on track.
But we are in a commentary box protected by shelter.
We are in a commentary box protected by shelter, especially because it's raining in real life outside my house as well. Oh dear. And yes, remember, because we've got this break in the action, there will be a special announcement coming at the end of this live stream for myself. Well, there'll be two special announcements actually. So I want to give an update on something else. If that's okay.
Yeah, I've got loads of stuff to talk about as well.
Yes, sign-ups for FOL also open, so if you do want to join FOL, please do so, but guaranteeing that the announcement is coming at the end of this live stream, yeah, you'll find out what it is. Are comments being read? Yes, I've been reading the comments. I've read about the flying barrier. That's a turn 5. Thank you for pointing that out, Billy. I did ask Kazizzle about who crashed him off. or who was taking him out, and he hasn't responded. So, yeah. Comments are being listened to, but speaking of closing in on gaps, Amenda, 2.9 seconds, he has really got this Renault working in these conditions. Has Geronimo got front wing damage by any chance? No, he hasn't. Geronimo just looking slow. He looks a different person compared to what we saw on the drives earlier on, and Amenda is catching. Pelly is getting also caught by SDB caught. He's on the wets and has lost 10 seconds in 2 laps, basically.
Yeah, and it could have been Extreme, but unfortunately Extreme is still not here.
What?
Which is
Why is Pelly on wets?
Oh no, he's back!
Kill me.
Oh, Extreme's back.
Extreme's back, he's running around in 11th. If somebody else crashes out, he's got a point.
Yeah, or if he picks up the pace and gains 35 seconds. Which is possible, actually.
Well, Pelly's on the wets though.
Yeah.
That's what you've got to factor in, Pelly's on the wets. But that rain is coming down really heavy now. I think it's going to be a switch to wets before the end of the rain.
There we go, he's got a point! He's got a point! Congratulations, Extreme, commiserations, Pelly. But for the first time in F1 history, Extreme's gonna get a point.
What do you mean first time in F1 history? I'm sure he had 3 points last season there too.
Has he?
Yeah, I'm sure he has. I'm sure it's on one of the standings somewhere. Amenda catching Geronimo though, 1.5 seconds, 1.3. The gap is closing down. Amenda against Geronimo. Here we go. Pelly's car has just gone off track, by the way. Geronimo and Amenda, of course, no DRS, so it's going to be up to the driver to get past the driver in front. And Extreme has got a point. He may as well be happy and retire at the race. That's what I would do. I would just take the point and run. But
well, you never know what could happen.
I think he should stay out there.
Who knows what could happen?
Who's the seal in the background? That's his ball boy sister, I do believe.
Congratulations.
Amenda closing up on Geronimo though. Here we go. Closing up. This is going to be one hell of a battle here. Just know it. Got blood tingling in my spine. Yeah. This battle is developing. Geronimo, by the way, is 21 seconds off VP. Has just turned this into an absolute procession all of a sudden. Rain is coming down though. So those wet tyres, I think, will come into play. Wets, I would say, lap 24, 25.
Yeah, it is chucking it down now.
Chucking it down. Typical British weather in Singapore. Our former British colony, Amenda, is 3/10 off Geronimo. Goodness me.
Here we go.
That is heavy rain coming down. Look at the rain. Are we going to get thunder and stuff like that? I hope so. Be interesting to see and hear the vibration on my controller as the thunder and lightning starts. But Amenda, look at him, he's right on the back, he's all over the back of Geronimo now, going into the grandstand section. I think this is going to be a turn 1 move from Amenda, but he could get it done here. He could get it done here if he tries it.
Surely not now.
No, Geronimo's losing those tyres though. Geronimo's really losing those tyres, and Amenda is right on the back of him. Is Geronimo? I thought he was going to duke him into the pits there. Geronimo, Amenda carrying so much speed compared to Geronimo. He's going on the outside of turn 1. Is he going to cut back to the inside? Is he going to try around the outside? He doesn't even try it at all in the end. He's now trying around the outside. He's going for a switch back up the inside. This is a great move by Amenda if he pulls this off, and I think he's got it done, has he?
No!
Oh, Geronimo! Oh, I thought, oh my God, he needs done a Vettel. And somehow, and somewhere, he has kept that on the track. Geronimo has defied belief, and he's got no front wing damage off that either.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, he's not concentrating, he nearly went in the wall. Oh my goodness me. What an unbelievable save from Geronimo. That was ridiculous. I'm watching it back on the stream now. Let's have a look at this. Geronimo thought Amenda was clear of him, and he went on the outside line, and that's what happened there. Geronimo thought Amenda was clear of him, but Amenda wasn't, and he just sideswiped his car and somehow reached the couplet. That's brilliant, and in fact, I think Amenda is just starting to pull away. Now, 24 seconds out in front, VP. Not losing too much to Gennaro. I think man, I just made a little mistake there under the grandstand section.
Yeah, he's
So
on
that's 4
fire.
tenths all of a sudden.
On
Geronimo's
form.
still trying to fight with Amenda. Not much going on apart from this battle. Whoa. As I go for a yawn there. Bodies are up in the grandstands. I hope they had poncho wearing people into F1 2018. That'd be fantastic. Blue ponchos lining the grandstands.
A big question is it time for wets? Will you lose a lot of time going on the wets at this point?
Well, we have got a guinea pig running in 10th place. Who could try?
Extreme.
Is he gonna... Because he normally does do something this stupid and go into wets.
Well, yeah, he's got nothing to lose. So.
He's got nothing to lose, but perhaps a lot to gain. Harris Fowler, the personal injury solicitors. As Geronimo just outbreaks himself there, Geronimo lost a lot of time to Geronimo now really fading on Amenda. I think Amenda might have third wrapped up, to be honest. Still got 7 laps to go. Nearly 6 laps to go, because VP's in the final couple of corners now. Just going on the grandstand section. Half the field, did they all smash, or... there was basically been the case of a lucky barrier at turn 5 here in Singapore.
I have turned... Yeah, I've turned all French all of a sudden, because I've got a croissant.
We've got a croissant, ho ho ho! And we do have a guinea pig. It's Brookhard and he's going on the wets.
Alright. Interesting. Will Extreme follow?
How interesting. There's SDB cuts coming in as well. It must be wet conditions. It has to be. Heavy rain. This is going to be like this to the end of the race.
Right.
Look at how bad the graphics are. Goodness me. Compared to F1 2018, the graphics are absolutely unreal. On F1 2018 compared to this. So Brookhard on the wets. Let's see how he does. He's got 19 seconds to be 12 band to gain. Let's see how he does. Yeah, there was a case of a laggy barrier, so most of these players have crashed out. Because Little crashed himself out, being apparently taken out.
Speed up,
SCP crashed on to the wets as well.
Oh my god.
KTB's coming in.
Oh my gosh, Extreme went so slowly there and he still got a penalty for speeding in the pits.
I don't know, you know. Brookhard's not losing much time. He's actually gaining time.
Oh.
He's just gained... It was 19 seconds coming out of the pits, wasn't it? It's now 18.2. It's 8 tenths in the space of nearly 2 sectors. If he continues this pace up, could we be seeing him up into around 6th place?
Possibly. Look at that, 17.8. It's coming down.
He is catching. It has to be wet. It has to be wet. The rain is not stopping. It's not going to stop to the end of the race. He is catching 17.7. SDB Cod's also catching Brookhard as well. It's all developing up. Geronimo losing time. All these guys on the inters, I would actually risk it and go wet.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, V12 man and VP are in. VP has got a set of wet tyres out, so has V12 man. Quick sub by the Sauber lads.
Oh, he's
VP.
disappeared. Oh my god.
Yep, there we go. He's just came out the thingy. VP about 30 seconds in front. Didn't expect any less from him. I come back later and half the field are gone. Well, it's FRL. Gennaro's staying out. What is he doing?
Oh no.
VP gets a 5-second stop goal for crossing the pit lane exit and white line. He did that earlier on in the race as well, because I was riding on board with him when he did that. Didn't quite get away with that one. And
Or Variable
VP, is
cutting
he
the
pulling
chicane.
away?
Variable cut the final chicane.
VP's pulling away on the wet. It's wet. Everyone's going to have to come in now. It is wet tyres. Because
Variable
VP's just
in.
getting a second in a sector. Yeah, VP is just getting a second in a sector, and it's even more variable in. Exclusive gameplay has been released by Oliver in the Belgian Grand Prix.
Oh.
I'm going to give that a watch later on. And there will be 2 updates from me at the end of this live stream, just to recall out. One of them is TFRL based. Well, both of them are really. But, yeah.
Oh, Variable.
Variable 5-second stop go for crossing the pit lane exit.
Oh, and
As
JB,
well.
oh, he was held in the pits because his team weren't ready. That's a disaster.
Wow. Whoa.
And it's
Yeah,
Geronimo,
he
Amenda,
did it-
Gennaro. Get in the pits.
It happened on the first. It happened on the first stint as well for JB. He got held up by Variable. That's
Right.
Is that V12 man catching? Who's that in the McLaren catching? Oh, it's SDB Cot. SDB Cot's catching Gennaro.
Right, so surely... Actually, I think they could stay out,
Julius.
you know. Because look at the gap
Gennaro
between them and
got to go
Variable.
in.
Well, hang on, look at the gap. 43 seconds.
Yeah,
Surely
but have a
Variable
look
can't
behind it.
catch up.
But surely Variable. Surely if these 3 go round still on the intermediate conditions for the rest of the race, surely Variable's going to have them before the end. Surely.
Well... There's only 5 laps to
41
go.
seconds.
And-
This
Yeah.
this track is getting wetter and wetter. There's going to be more grip on the wets than there is on the inters. There has to be some sort of thing. Is SDB Cot just gets past Gennaro? Look at the grip difference already. Gennaro has lost 4 seconds in 1 lap. And if
Wow.
that's not enough to put you off, I don't know what is. And even
Well,
Amenda
yeah.
is closing in on him.
40 seconds is a long time in Formula 1.
40 seconds is a long time, but around this track it is quite quick. Variable could see himself at the end of this lap. If Variable closes the gap by at least 9 seconds, I think he could be seeing himself right on the back of Geronimo and Amanda. I really do.
38,
20
yeah.
seconds. He's lost another 5 seconds this lap. In 2 sectors, he's lost another 5 seconds. VP could win this race by about a minute. Honestly, he can. He can win it by about a minute and 10, minute and 20 seconds easily. These 3 to stay out. It's going to be the worst decision of their lives. Variable has closed 2 seconds already, and he's still gaining. Geronimo's all over. Gennaro's all over the shop, coming through the middle in the 3rd sector. Lap times for him are 2 minutes plus. VP is probably going to be setting what, 150 odds?
Yeah.
150, late 150s, early 2 minutes. Gennaro's still staying out. He is digging himself into his own grave.
Well, they've got it now, because otherwise they'll come out behind.
Amanda.
They have
Has
no
got a
other
pit.
choice. They've got to
They
stick
haven't.
to it. They've got to stick to it now. Otherwise they'll come out behind.
33 seconds. 32. It's going to be within 30 seconds by then this lap. Might seem a lot, but this track is getting wetter and wetter, and the intermediate winners are going to be... I think we're going to be seeing Variable possibly up to second here. It's a long, long gap, but I think he can do it. I mean, it's what, 30 seconds now?
Yeah, let's see. Let's
It's
just
not
wait
to
and see. Yeah.
Geronimo. He's got how many seconds to Gennaro? Got 44 seconds to Gennaro. that in 3 laps, if he closes 10 seconds, 11 seconds a lap, he's going to be right on him by the end of the race. He is going to be right on him at the end of the race. Has to be.
All the tense end to this race.
Has to be. Well, I'm going to check the comments. VP about 30 seconds in front. Yeah, I've already read that comment. Yeah, this race is developing up. Variable, 22 seconds off Geronimo. And gaining. And gaining.
Yep, 24.3. 23.7.
If Geronimo pits now, he's going to be coming out behind Variable. If Amanda pits now, he's probably going to be coming out behind Variable. If Gennaro pits now, he's going to be coming out ahead of Variable.
Yeah, they just got to stay out.
Fine margins we're talking here. VP's on lap 29 by the way already. Rain is still not relenting up. It's actually getting heavier still. 21 seconds. Can we have a red flag for this race?
No! I want to see what happens. So many unanswered questions there.
He is gaining.
That will be answered soon.
Geronimo, Variable was what, 30 seconds? It's 11 seconds he's gaining this lap, and gaining. $18.4. He is going to have them before the end of this race. It is looking so likely.
Oh, it's looking even more likely now, yeah.
On that as well, yeah. 17.5. 16.8. It's coming down. He could have him before the end of the race. I'm not sure if he'll get Gennaro or Amanda, but Variable is flying on these wets compared to the Inter tyres. He is how it was 44 seconds to Gennaro, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It is now 29.
Whew.
It is now 29, and he is gaining all the time. The rain is not relenting up. This track is getting wetter. Variable, if he really speeds it up and saves his fuel and goes for last lap gamble with the rich, he could get him. But looks like he might just be over pushing it a little bit now. 12.5. It was 16 at the beginning of this lap. 12.5. 12 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say SDB cut right on the back.
On V12 man. Oh my goodness me. V12 and SDB cut. Oh, SDB cut's doing him a dummy.
Oh, it's gonna be contact.
He's still got the inside line. He could make it. Oh, and SDB cut just loses it on the thingy. It's within 10 seconds. Variable within 10 seconds of Geronimo. Lap 30 coming approaching.
It's 8 seconds now. He's taken 2 seconds out of him in what, the space of
a couple of corners.
A couple of corners, yeah. Amanda. Oh dear.
23 seconds.
Oh, there's SDB caught making a move. He's forced off E12 man there in the Williams.
Yeah,
but he's got through.
Nice.
Right.
I'm still having a look on board with Variable.
Back to the battle, yes. And
6 seconds.
Can we see the Force India in any of these camera shots? Yes, we can.
There he is.
There he is.
Straight.
Oh.
5.2. He is gonna be. Oh, he's gonna be on him. He's gonna be past him by the end of this lap. Easily. He could get him at the end of the second. Well, in the second sector somewhere. Potentially, if he gets past him, and Geronimo lets him through easily, he could be getting second place. Even though it's quite far away, and time is running out, but he's within 20 seconds.
Oh.
And he's been gaining at the rate of knots. 3.8. 3.8. 3.5. He's gaining about 3-4 tenths in every single corner.
Alright, where's BP? He's starting his BP's starting his last lap.
2.9. BP's on his final lap. It only takes one mistake from the guys in the Inters, and then Variable's already up there. There's Geronimo, and there's Variable. They're in the same camera shot now. 1.7. He's close enough to. I would say he's close enough to Amenda, but I don't know. 9/10. He's within a second. Closing up so quickly is
Look at the
variable.
speed difference.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the grip difference on the wets compared to the inters. He's going to try it. Geronimo's just going to be holding them up, though. This is not going to suit Variable at all. Variable has got to go for something.
No.
He taps the back of him. Did he get some wing damage there? On the left side? He didn't. Don't think. It might be on the right side, if anywhere. Yeah, Amenda now holding, Geronimo now holding up Variable. VP, by the way, is a minute ahead of Gennaro coming into around the hairpin there. Variable,
Surely
he's
now.
going to get it done here, surely. Surely this is the move for Variable. To get him done round the outside of turn 1.
Ooh! Oh no!
Oh my goodness me!
Oh,
He had
dear.
a side pod glitch.
Oh dear.
He had a side pod glitch on Geronimo. Geronimo was waiting up for him. Geronimo was waiting up for him.
Good sportsmanship. there.
Geronimo was waiting up. VP is about to come across the line, by the way. He's approaching the last couple of corners now. It's a minute success for VP. Yeah, Geronimo now holding up, and he's going to let through Variable. He lets through Variable. Very wise choice there. And VP crosses the line to win here in Singapore. Gennaro is only at the end, is only at the hairpin, the Anderson Bridge section. Variable's 20 seconds behind Amenda. He's not going to wait. He's not going to get them before the end of the race. So I think
No.
it's 4th for Variable. But Amenda is catching Gennaro. Gennaro's made a mistake somewhere.
Well,
He has to
he
have
must have
done.
made loads of mistakes because it was 7 seconds gap.
Those enters must be
Now it's
warm.
3.
Fireworks going off in the background as Gennaro enters the grandstand section. Variable is not closing up now. 19.5 seconds. He is closing still, but not at the rate of knots that we were expecting him to. Gennaro is going to come across the line in second, but watch out for the penalties because I think Amenda might have less penalties than him. Gennaro
Let's
is second, and Amenda. Oh, actually no. Both have the same amount of penalties. Here's Variable, coming in the final couple of corners now. Really catching them. He was unlucky this race. But I've got to say, driver of the day, Geronimo. By a mile.
Yeah.
Some of his moves was brilliant. Variable. Do you know what? I'm going to give Variable and Geronimo driver of the day. Drivers of the day.
I'll agree with that.
I'm going to share the award. Let's share the award. Sharing is caring in the FR. JB, however, is coming across the line any minute. With a 2 minute and 2.4 lap time, and JB is finished the race in 6th place. Goodness me.
Not bad.
Davey Dooney.
With a big advantage over Sub-Lieutenant Canino Darius next.
Sorry, I'm just watching this.
Alright, you're gonna hear from some people who have taken part in this race very shortly, but the order here: VP, Gennaro, Amenda, Variable, Geronimo, JB, Brockhard, SDB Cot, V12 Man, Extreme, all pick up points. Of course, we saw a lot of retirements there from Kimi Raikkonen, Max Verstappen, Fernando Alonso,
Stephen, Radiant Wizards, Jacko, and Rocco,
Verline.
yeah.
and Mr. Croissant himself, Roman Grosjean as well. Oh dearie me, crashing out again.
Right, let me check the comments. fed up with bad drivers because I wonder who those bad drivers were. I have a feeling one of them might be one of them who I know.
Alright, let's invite people, but before that, let's have a look at some of these. Ah. Alright, that should be everyone done. So once we got all these interviews out of the way, we can go on to the announcements. And by the way, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Anyway, let's go on with this. So Billy, here we go. How was that race for you? It ended quite early. In the end, unfortunately, you. Okay. So talk us through your race after that bad start. Were you able to recover from there or not? And that was the end of your race, unfortunately. But looking ahead, will you race tomorrow? Yes. It will be the 92 Williams around Hungary. Okay, well, well, good luck anyway on practicing for it if you are going to practice, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow anyway, and commiserations on today. And next up we have Stephen. Stephen, it was looking good for you actually because you started on the softs, and so if you were to continue on those tyres, you would have pitted around lap 18, gone on to the inters, and you would have been with one less pit stop than everyone else really. So it was looking good until you crashed. So what happened there? First of all, what happened during your crashing incident in the race?
I'm absolutely gutted. I'd already had wing damage, and I was looking at my sub menu on the car, and I just outbraked myself into the car, and that was it. Oh, gutted.
Yeah, that is a shame. Yeah.
I had the perfect game plan as well. Oh well, always next time.
There is, and next time is tomorrow. So will you be competing tomorrow in classic cars?
No, because I'm going on holiday tomorrow for a week. So.
Okay, that's all right. Well, enjoy your holiday.
All right.
Wish we could get holidays.
Sorry?
I wish we could get holidays.
I'll be back. I'll be back on here probably not this Monday, but the following Monday. I would say. So I'll miss the next two races, and the next on Monday. That's it.
Okay, that's completely fine. So yeah, enjoy your holiday anyway, and we look forward to seeing you back.
Yeah, no problem. I'll look forward to watching my highlights. Hopefully you've got my crash.
Yes, we did notice your crash, yes.
Oh dear. Alright, thanks a lot.
No problem. That is Stephen, everybody. So, Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
way things go sometimes, and you can be lucky in some instances, and sometimes you get unlucky. Next up is Jack Meyer. So, Jack Meyer, how was your race there? We saw you into the lead by 1 billion
did not
seconds.
race.
Oh, you spoilt my. Okay, right.
I had myself muted.
No, you can still be here. It's okay. Classic cars.
I'm not 100% sure if I'm racing.
Okay.
All I know is that I'm not going to be doing well.
Well, I ran out of questions because you didn't take part, so I got nothing really to talk about. Right, next up is Rocco Reggie. So, it was looking good for you. If you got past JB, which it was looking like you were going to get passing quite easily, then obviously you would have been able possibly to catch VP, and who knows what could have happened there. We could have had a different outcome in that race. But as you were overtaking him, you suddenly stopped on my screen and didn't seem to get going until 5 seconds later. Was that due to your connection that caused that problem?
Yeah, because Geronimo was hosting, me and Jack just had really bad lag issues the whole race at the start. So on my screen, JB was weaving everywhere and he hit me and my thing came off and I just sat in the track.
Oh, I see. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate because it was looking good for you to getting a podium at least. I mean, that could have been victory, who knows, but... Okay, anyway, tomorrow, will you be here with this car, the 92 Williams?
Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic. Hopefully things will go a lot better for you than it did today, because it was looking really good for you. So yeah, good luck for tomorrow.
Yeah, and I hit the glitch barrier as well.
Oh yeah, we heard a lot about that in the comments, so we'll have to see exactly what was going on there. Probably a glitch with the game again, but oh well. Anyway, yeah, so good luck for tomorrow. And next up is Variable, who made one of the moves of the race, according to my co-commentator here. Two cars into one corner. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. I think it was on JB and STB Cut, I think.
Yeah.
Is it on stream actually? Can I watch it back or?
Yeah, it should be on stream, yeah.
Oh, okay, amazing.
It's around like lap 12 or 13, I think, if you wanna
okay.
know exactly when it was.
Yeah, I overtook some guys. It was a fun race. Only I got a 5-second stop-go penalty for crossing the white line on the exit of the pit entry, and I I went too fast into the pit, so I also got a 5-second stop-go penalty for that, and I needed to change my front wing, so I think my pit stop was like 30 seconds, and I feel very sorry for JB because he was right behind me, and I think he just needed to wait 30 seconds, and I'm very sorry for him. But
yeah, that's okay. That's the way the race goes sometimes, and things can happen. And you made the right call by going onto the wets near the end, and you were catching a lot, and you caught Geronimo, and then there was a bit of contact, and
yeah, I don't think he did want that to happen, but he just broke too late. He just put it was just like a mistake from him, so he let me back through, no hard feelings or anything. So
okay, next, my final question is, will you be here tomorrow for the classics?
Maybe.
Okay,
maybe.
Yeah, well, it will be the Williams from 1990 Hungary, so hopefully we'll see you there. If not, then I guess I wish you luck for next week. And hold on a second, aren't you first in the TF Championship? Or was that the other
In
guy?
B League?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, variable is. I need to do the standings.
I think only you can take it from me.
Yeah.
Or Storm.
I think so, yeah. Well, Storm's on holiday,
Monica
isn't he?
won. Monica won Saturday.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
Monaco. Yeah.
Well, good luck for that, because that's the next
Yeah,
race that you
thank you.
definitely will be competing in. And yeah.
Okay, yeah. See you guys.
Yeah.
Good.
Great race from Variable there. And the next, Bender, who managed to get a podium here. Great race from you, in the Renault, of course. So if you're here, yes, talk us through how your race went.
Well, in the qualifying, I did pretty bad because I crashed into the wall. But I managed to get past a few drivers in the start, and then I knew the rain was coming, so I decided to put ultra softs instead of super, and have a great battle, I think, with Variable for the 4th place. And then I don't know who, I think Pelly crashed, and I get the third position, and I tried to reach the second one, who I don't know who was, and I did get very close to him. I think if I had 2 laps or more, I think I could have reached the second place.
I see. Well, I mean, yeah, we saw you have some great battles there out on the track, and to get a podium in the end must have been a great result from you, because I don't think we've seen you in this realistic mini championship before. So yeah, congratulations on the result today anyway. And
Thank you.
well, my next question is, will you be racing tomorrow for the classic car
Whoa.
race?
I don't know. I will try. I will try to.
Okay, well, if we don't see you there, we'll probably see you on
Yeah.
Formula 3 race. So
On Monday. Yes.
oh, I will, don't worry. So yes, congratulations on your podium, and we will see you
Thank you.
whenever we see you next. So yeah, good luck. You're gonna be competing in.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you very much, Amanda. And next we have Pelly, and Pelly, it was looking good for a podium at one stage, making his way through the field, overtaking cars left, right and centre until he crashed. So Pelly, can you just talk us through your race and that unfortunate moment that really cost you a good result?
Yeah. In the qualifying, Jacko just blocked me, so yeah, I was very angry after that. And when I pushed to try another lap, I got how do you say that? A better. I went up. I had a corner cut warning, so my lap was gone. So I was very angry after that, and because I was sure I would get first in quali. So in the race I was very frustrated, and at the start I had a good start. I went the first corner I was already 13. Yeah, it was a good race until I made until I crashed and I lost my front wing.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, yeah.
I made 4 mistakes. I made 2 on the track and 2 in the pits.
Well, yeah, there is a lot of positives to take out of this race.
Yeah.
And moving on to the next race, will you be here tomorrow for classics?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I will be. I will be there.
Okay, well, good luck anyway for tomorrow if you'll be racing tomorrow. And yeah,
Okay.
commiserations on the result today, but you're very entertaining with all the moves you pulled off and at the very beginning, and yeah, so yes, good luck for tomorrow then if we see you. If not,
Yeah.
on Monday for F3.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. And next up we have the 12 man, who scored points today. So, how was that race for you? Very tricky conditions there at the end, and especially at the start as well, with so many people going all over the place. So, yeah, how was that? How was that Grand Prix for you?
Bit boring. I was alone most of the race by myself, and then I think it was at the start. Jacko and Billy were having fun together. Jacko spun, had a half spin. Then I just got mixed up in it. I lost my front wing, so I pitted for soft, knowing that there was going to be rain. Then the rain came, people were crashing out. That's how I mainly made places.
I see. Well, yeah, you did switch to the wet tyres in the end of the race, and that was the right tyre to go on, but you actually lost the place to SD Beacott in the end, so he was
yeah,
just too quick for you, was he, in those conditions,
yeah.
do you think?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 2 points in the end, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it must be quite a bit to you considering, you know, you're in the Williams, so you're not in the best car, you're not in the worst car, you're in the middle, you're in the midfield. So, anyway, tomorrow will you be here for classic cars?
I will not.
Oh, interesting. Well, will you be here next week then for realistic cars on Wednesday?
No, I'm going on holiday Friday, so I'm not coming back till next Saturday.
Okay, well, in 2 weeks' time. Hopefully it's not 500 years. Yes, so good luck in whatever next race you'll be back for anyway, so.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
congratulations today, and yes, we shall see you for the next race, whenever that is.
Good, thank you.
And oh, we've got a. Alright, better invite him to explain that. Right, Jacko is next. So Jacko, how was your Grand Prix? Didn't really last that long, unfortunately. So yeah, talk us through how your race went. Right, I see. Yeah, a couple of other people saying something similar about that. That's unfortunate, but anyway, will you be here tomorrow for the classic car race? It'll be 6 o'clock again. Oh right, okay. Well, good luck for the next race. If you can make it tomorrow. If not, then we'll see you next Wednesday, I guess. Next up we have Extreme, who had a fantastic race when you look at the score sheet, in that he scored a point. But he wasn't really here for half the race, it seemed like. And he was about a minute behind V12 man, who finished in P9. So, Extreme, talk us through your race from your point of view.
basically, from the start, I wasn't really getting to grips with the track. Kept bouncing off walls, getting braking zones wrong. But then, around lap 6 or 7, I started getting into the groove, getting my rhythm, and then I feel safe. I decide to pit I go for ultras.
Right.
So then all that happened. I got to about lap 15 when I started to end up having to go off, on, because there was stuff happening with the family, so I had to go help sort it out. So that's why I wasn't here for half the race, sadly. But obviously, it was a good reason that I wasn't here. Otherwise, I wouldn't have finished 10th, probably.
Yeah, who knows what could have happened? Things are different.
Basically, if it was me and I was here for the start of that round, I would not have been here. I would not have finished 10th. I would have said that right now. I would not have finished 10th.
Wow.
Which it's been a while since I've got a point. It's what? Season basically. It's basically been a season's worth of races. I have not been able to get a point.
Yeah, it has been a very long time, so yeah, congratulations on picking up those points.
Points, you mean?
Oh, point, yeah, point. So, will you be here tomorrow for
No,
the...
that'd be a crucial point.
Oh, who knows, yeah. Will you be here tomorrow?
Sadly not, as I have got. Sadly not, as I am going to be packing as I'm getting ready to go on holiday, so I will not.
Oh, another one.
I will also.
Oh, I hope I go on holiday and I get my first win.
I also won't be here next week either. So.
Jack, your shit.
Next Wednesday I won't be here. But it's been. I'm surprised I even finished in Singapore. It's basically a narrower version. Well, not narrower. It's basically Monaco, but with more corners.
Pretty much.
And Monaco, I never finish.
Feels like there is more interviews than race finishes.
Yeah, I think there was, yeah.
Nah, both of us.
Well, next up is nobody. No, we're all done. Actually, we're not done because we need to do an announcement. So, you, Mr. Head, you go and say your announcement.
This is interesting. Very interesting. I'm just preparing myself for the reaction in the comments and in this party. That I, sadly, from F1 2018, have to announce that I'm leaving TFL. FOL, not TFL, Jesus Christ!
Jesus!
Yes!
Oh, but that's not even the wrong fucking league! Oh, Jesus!
Oh dear, you prepared all that time and then you just screwed it up.
Say it again?
Yeah. Yes, from F1 2018, I am leaving FOL to focus on TFOL. I'm going to be over there. I'm going to be running, coordinating all of that. It's going to be an exciting time. I have rejected a bigger offer from a well-established league who wanted me to run their European side. So I am going to be here in TFOL for a long, long time to come. And my second announcement is TFOL, all of that league information will be getting released Friday live, as long as we run A-League live on the live stream.
Is TFOL basically, is it another F1 league?
It is.
Okay. Is it too
And of course we also run GT Sport, which my co-commentator got kicked out of on Sunday.
Yep.
CFRL, is that more professional than this? So I would be able to be part of it.
Yes. It's run by me, so it's got to be professional.
No.
Ah, so I'm not part of it, obviously.
Well, Rocco's a part of it. Rocco will tell you.
And then a couple of other drivers.
No, I actually won because VP let me win, so it's a good league.
And I said in the stream earlier on tonight that you're one of the most improved drivers I've seen in B League, and you've only been here a couple of weeks.
What can I say? Well, Jack.
Maybe give me a chance on the CFRL. See how much I can.
Oh.
Jack, you've improved quite a lot, haven't you?
But me. Yeah, and I took it.
You gotta keep this PG, Jack. Yeah, mate.
Well, it is live.
Oh, and yeah, I will also say that if I'm available for commentary for FOL, I will do commentary, but that is the only involvement I would be in. Not anything beyond the scenes, as Ball Boys just crashed out Hamilton on the stream.
Ah.
Oh god. Nah, hang on. What about this one? This 4-second introduction to this video is all you need to know about Ball Boys.
Hello, my name is Martin Brundle.
Oh god. Anyways, what was your announcement, Ball Boy?
My announcement is, well, probably everyone here knows. Is that my Martin Brundle impression part 2 will be coming out soon? No, it's not that.
No.
It is sign-ups for next season in both F1, F2 and F3 are open now as of August the 1st, which is today, so...
yeah, I'm definitely coming in for F2.
F2, yeah.
And if F3 are able, if F3 changes dates, yeah, I'll sign up for that as well.
Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, we'll see how things go and how things develop. Of course, what I'm planning to do is holding a bunch of test sessions as the game releases, that is F1 2018, in case someone is too far off the pace or is too quick for their formula.
Jack.
So things can swap around.
Oh god.
Yeah, VP will definitely be in F1, yeah. Without a doubt, unless VP somehow, loses all his speed after slipping on a bar of soap or something as he's hopping in the shower.
Right, I will give you a scenario now. I will give you a scenario now, Bobo. If one of the drivers is too slow off the pace, what will you do? Will you drop them down F3? Yeah.
What?
See, I'm alright for F2 because I'm in the middle.
Else, but it came out really, really good.
Okay.
I know it's aimed at me. I know it's aimed at me. It's fine.
No, what I mean is when the first week of racing, say somebody is 2 or 3 seconds off the pace, are they going to be moved down instantly, or will that happen over a period of time?
Hopefully, with all the thorough testing that will be done, starting from day 1 of the game being released, that hopefully won't be a problem. But if it is a problem, then yeah, we need to take action quickly. If it is tremendously ruining.
You don't want a Montana and Oxide situation from this season.
Precisely.
I'm happy where I am. I'm happy that I'm in a Mercedes. I'll stay there.
Yeah, that is something that what's his name, Mr. Willows did. in IF1C, so... Well, unless that's returning.
Should watch the race for FOL drivers wanting to see how the FOL owner races. Most recent GT Sport race at Lego Monkey Hall. Jib Eagle. Message him. See, our sign-ups are going to be more professional. I'm going to be asking you about what days you want the leagues on, all sorts. There's a website in development for us, which I'm doing myself. Bullboy, I do have another question for you, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Why are you a dodgy driver?
Am I?
Why are you a dodgy lap driver? That's what I should ask.
Am I a dodgy driver?
Yeah.
Am I a dodgy driver, really?
Let's have a look in the let's have a look in the comments. What people put in the comments. I want people's opinions.
Oh yeah, I've bloody found a quote from some episode of a show I was watching. I perfectly described Bullboy in Gran Turismo Sport. An angry driver is a bad driver.
I also have news. I am almost at the point where I can buy Gran Turismo Sport.
Oh, lovely.
That's good, because if you want to, we've got a GT Sport League running in TFL.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about. I'm gonna get. When I come back off my holiday, I'm going to game store and buying GT Sport.
I also need to mention about that. That's going to be in the GT Sport plans for us are going to be announced on this Sunday on the live stream.
Fantastic.
Well, yeah, I definitely want to be part of GT Sport because I've loved Gran Turismo ever since I've started playing racing games. I've loved Gran Turismo so much.
Yeah.
Right, is that all the announcements we got? Good?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so finally then, I can end. So thank you for watching, everybody.
So yeah,
I
was
got
really
a point.
sad,
I'm so happy.
I wish I was driving my mechanical because I was cuckoo bonkers and
I have absolutely no idea who that is. Yep.
Don't forget, an angry driver is a bad driver.
It's Bullboy when he was about 5 and he still is 5.
Childhood YouTube.
Yeah, if you want to watch
Small Guy apparently has news as well in the comments.
Oh.
Not sure if you want to wait for him to put one.
Oh, we got some more. Well, that could be fake news, but we'll just have to wait and see how that develops. I have news. What's your news, Small Guy? We're just waiting for him, and then we can end.
Who is your opponent in FIFA?
Marple, right, I'll have a look at that.
Unfortunately, he shitty internet, and that's what he put.
Oh, I was talking to Jack Meyer.
Yeah.
He's the only. I didn't know your name was Jack. Jack, there's too many Jacks. Help.
Bruh. When I was in year 5, literally there was me and 2 other Jacks, all in the same place on the register. So it'd be like Jack, Jack, Jack.
Tag someone who often throws the win of the race away. I'm going to tag Jack Meyer in this post.
Yes.
No, it's actually normally me.
Anyways, have we ended
Oh,
the
that's
live
hilarious. No, we haven't. I'm trying to end it here. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Yeah, but I know. I don't know.
Oh my god.
this stream will last.
No, it won't, because I'm ending it here. Thanks for
This
watching,
team will
and
last
until
till
next
the
time,
next race.
3 more. There's 5 more
Goodbye.
laps.
goodbye.
Oh yeah.
I know, I was the live stream as well.
It's just that easy.
TFRL is a great league. I totally agree.
I was told James is the last
He's
Monaco
still
race in the wet.
streaming. He's still streaming.
No.
Okay, I'll end it now. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Jack, you are lying.
David Coulthard.